Hey guys, how's it going? Just thought I'd give you guys an update and talk about some things. Um, Jeff's truck's still sitting here. I have been collecting some parts. Not many, but got a PTGT intake that I'm gonna send to AmFab. I got a piece of that stock for the steering stuff. That's about it. Still sits here, same as it has. I did paint a couple of spots where I didn't want it to rust. I've just been focusing on adult stuff, trying to get everything set up for me and my son with the new job, get my insurances set up, and get something reliable to drive back and forth, which I did. I'm going to show you here in a little bit. But my plan with this, I need to pay a couple people back from when I wasn't employed and borrowed money. So I'm going to take care of that, and then I'll focus on this. But yeah, I don't see anything happening with this for at least another month. I'll probably order my transmission since it's only like $200, and actually the trans and the rear end I can get from the junkyard for $550 together. So I might do that. But I really want it going. The time frame kind of changed a little bit. I want it done, or at least on the road for sure, by Automotion next year, which is this weekend. And I'm upset that it's not done because I started this 2 years ago, and it's just life kicks you in the balls and just keeps on going, and you just never seem to get ahead. There's quite a few vehicles gone now. They've been clearing out. This one's still left. Bubba, come get your stuff. The Asteroid still hangs out. And that's about that. So, reason why truck's not getting as much love as it should is my new vehicle. I decided that I didn't want any more shit boxes, that I was sick of not being able to trust getting to work and back, and getting stuck in the winter, and just basic life stuff. I just wanted the ease of knowing when I wake up in the morning my stuff's gonna start. So I called a couple dealers and asked around, and well, long story short, I ended up with this, a 2018 Jeep Renegade. It had 12 miles on it when I bought it. I bought it Friday. It's Tuesday, and it's got 500 miles on it. As a whole, I really like it. It's a nice vehicle. It's obviously reliable, brand new stuff. I did already, thanks to Garage List, put my banner on here. I opted for a Sport. I didn't want all the extra fancy things and whatnot. I didn't want a sunroof because a few years from now, who knows if it's going to leak or not. So I went with the Sport model. It does have a couple upgrades. It's got remote start, passive entry, Bluetooth radio, and something else higher up than a standard base model. It is a 2.4 liter 4-cylinder. It's four-wheel drive. It's got separate different modes. Do a few things that I don't like. I can't stand the chrome. It's the only chrome on the vehicle. I don't understand why. The Sport model does not come with fog lights, but they do have the OEM inserts and fog light kit. It's about $100. Probably do that. I do have, like, I would like to lift it and put tires on it and do Jeep stuff, but as for right now, I want to focus on paying people back and getting the truck running. So there's a couple small things, probably about $150 worth of stuff that I'd like to do to it, just because this is another thing. It's the only orange on the entire damn vehicle, and it sticks out like a sore thumb. They have clear lenses that have an amber LED. Those are about 40 bucks. I'm definitely 100% going to purchase those. And then the black on the chrome on the grill, they have little inserts that come with eyelids and little taillight guards. I'm probably going to purchase that as well. That's about 75 bucks. Other than that, I don't plan on doing anything as of right now. I'm covered under warranty and all that stuff. Shout out to Garageless. There's not a whole lot of room. I was shopping. Come on, focus. Well, I don't know. Hang on, let me flip this around real quick. Alright, I mean, it's got room. It's definitely, I mean, the seats fold down, and there's definitely a decent amount of space in here, but I was in the market for a small SUV, four-wheel drive, that was decent on gas for me and Dom, and this is what I came up with, because the Chevy Trax is ugly, and I don't want a Ford, and I don't really like any of the other ones, so, but, I mean, it's fairly clean. I mean, it is clean, it's brand new, but, I got a 5-inch screen. It's a multi-mode four-wheel drive with a four-wheel drive lock. I haven't even done anything with that yet, so couldn't tell you, haven't needed it. I do like the Mud Splash Redline. That's different. It's unique. It's cool. Interior complaints. The seats are a little stiff, which is probably going to get better over time. And I mean, it's a Jeep, so I understand it, but there is a little bit of road noise. I mean, more so than I'd like, but I mean, you just turn up the radio and that goes away. So, push button. So, oh. I mean, it's fancy to me anyway. I mean, it's not the most luxurious vehicle that I've seen, but it's mine, and it gets the job done. So like I said, I just needed something reliable that would get me from point A to point B, guaranteed. I mean, it did add to my bills, obviously. I need full coverage insurance and stuff, and my payments, but I feel it needed to be done, so I did it. But like I said, these next two checks are gonna focus on paying people back, and then after that, I'll have the opportunity to purchase more parts for the truck. I definitely do want it on the road and running next year for sure. Trust me, I want it running this year for sure, but I mean, we'll see what happens. I only need about $6,000 to complete the entire project, which is, it's lessening because I'm collecting parts. So that was my budget to begin with. And I'm glad I'm doing it myself now. Before I bought this one, I bought another one, and I took it to a fab shop in La Crosse and asked them how much to do everything, and that ended up paying out at like $12,000. So if I can do it myself for half, so be it. And I did change a couple things since then. I'm not using the same rear end that I was planning on there, because that would have been fully custom. But I promise you guys, I'm going to keep tinkering at it. Like, I'm not bailing on it. This weekend's Automotion. I'll probably do some filming there and show you some of that stuff. And then the weekend after that, or during the week possibly if it's nice out, I'm going to do that steering rack stuff. Not all of it, but I'll get that brace in there. And given the fact that most of the steel that I have to weld is quarter to eighth, or quarter to half plate, I mean, all my suspension stuff is going to be pretty thick, sturdy stuff. I don't want any failure points there, especially driving around if my son's in the vehicle and stuff. Yeah, I don't want any weak points there. So my plan is, I do want a MIG welder, because it's convenient, but because of the cheapness of them, and the fact that it is thicker material and I won't have an issue with it at all, I'm probably just going to buy a stick welder to get most of that stuff done. I can do MIG, TIG, and stick, so why not? It's the cheapest option, and it's easy. And not as easy as MIG, but it'll do. It'll hold stuff that I want it to. I just need to get a little bit more material, and as soon as I get my trans, I can do my motor mounts for sure and start mocking everything else up. That's my first goal on that. My next purchase for that is going to be the transmission. I might skip out on the rear end for a little bit just to save cost, but I mean, for $550, I might as well just get both. So, but that's that, and hopefully everything pans out. I mean, everything's kind of doing better in my life. This job, it's a really good job. I make decent money, and it still gives me a lot of time with my son, which I really enjoy. So, alright guys, I just thought I'd update you, let you know. I'll try and get more videos up. Once I'm working on this thing, it'll be more fast-paced, and I'll have videos up over and over. And you'll probably see the Jeep in there a few times with some of the smaller stuff that I mentioned. But that's it for now. Stay strong and keep moving forward, guys. Set goals, meet them. Just be happy. Happiness is a good thing in life. No sense being miserable for no reason. Alright guys, signing off. Almost stock. Deuces.